worldwide community empowerment group where we speak life into the community. Log on to WCEGTalkRadio.com. Watch us live on your smart TV on Roku cable channels, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and now on Fanbase, Blue Sky, and Twitch. Search for WCEG and subscribe, like, connect, and follow us on all social media platforms. I am Wardell Richardson, your show host right here on WCEG the Hollywood of the South for the next hour. Download our free WCEG mobile app. If you have an iPhone, go on and download this app. I'm telling you, it's an easy app to get into. Just download the app to your phone, and it's WCEG Talk Radio. Log on, and you will see this show live right on your phone, and you can watch it everywhere you go, every other Thursday from 6:30 to 7:30. Say, Alexa, play WCEG Talk Radio. Listen to WCEG on any of our 11 podcast distribution platforms. Last but not least, the topics and opinions are those of the show hosts and guests and not those of WCEG Media Enterprises, Inc. Thank you for your continued support. Once again, I am Wardell Richardson, show host right here on WCEG Wood, the Hollywood of the South. Now, normally my show is on entertainment. You know, I interview the hottest in entertainment, but in honor of Valentine coming up, I wanted to do a very, very special show. Now, as many of you already know, last year was a really tough year for me, but I got through it. I had cancer, got through the whole process, and I couldn't have made it without my right-hand partner. Now she is definitely forever my right-hand partner. So I had to bring on my beautiful wife, Selena Richardson. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
This is a very special interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You do.
And I'm so glad that you could be here with me.
Too, honey.
So I want to go in the beginning, because Selena here is new to my show. I've been doing this show now for about 7 years now, I think. And, I've never been married. I've been married before, years and years and years ago. I ain't going to tell you my age, but it was years and years ago. And now I am married and I have met the right person who is perfect for me. I love her to the core.
Thank you, honey.
She is just my right-hand person, man, and it don't get better than this. I love it. I love everything about it. And I want to begin from the beginning with you. Let people know who you are, where you're from. If you're not from here, how did you get to Georgia?
Okay, so I was originally Selena Garrett, now Miss Selena Richardson. I grew up in Waukegan, Illinois, migrated to Kenosha, Wisconsin. I love everywhere I've lived, and now residing here in Atlanta. 2 daughters, and now, added children. And I went to school for cosmetology. I'm a master cosmetologist. I have a management company called Hue Management. I've been into real estate, any type of business I can get my hand on, Selena's there. So, and that's what I do. So I'm a hairstylist.
So you got here to Atlanta, started doing hair and everything.
Yes.
What led you to become a hairstylist? Like, what about hairstyling made you say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I was intrigued by it. I would say about the age of 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing girls in the community, in the neighborhood, and just kind of playing around with it. And it just kind of trickled on over for me. They let me cut on the hair and style it. And I did just that. And I continued that process, and it stayed with me. I tried to run away from it, but it stayed with me. And I just have grown to love it. And I got a license when I moved out here to Georgia.
Gotcha. So when we met,
yes,
you were doing hair on the set of a movie that I was acting in.
I was.
Okay. And that movie was called
A Rose Through Cancer.
A Rose Through Cancer. Now, the ironic thing about this is that I found out I had cancer right before I started doing this movie.
Yes.
And it's just crazy how I found out I got cancer right before I started doing a movie about cancer. I wasn't the person in the movie that had cancer. I was actually the comic relief of the movie. So you can imagine the challenge I had trying to balance comedy and then at the same time going back and forth to doctor's appointments through this whole process. Mm-hmm. And she was no part, she didn't know anything about this. I didn't even know her. Yeah. You know. Now, I'm working on set. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get deep into this. I'm working on set. Mm-hmm. I see you walk by. You did. You know, we met the first time. First time we met. Yeah. Did we speak the first time? We spoke. We spoke. It was just like hello. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It was hey, you know, one of the scenes, yeah. So then later on I see her again. And I just happened to be right next to her while we're walking. Mm-hmm. And I just look at her and I just say, "You are so beautiful." Mm-hmm. And what was your response? I said, "Oh, thank you so much. That was really nice of you. Thank you for the compliment." Right, mm-hmm. Right. And that was it. Yeah. From that moment on. Yeah. That was all I said. And after that, even her response on saying thank you was just so warm. And I'm just like, you know, because like I said, I never met her, didn't know anything about her, saw her on set, found out other people on the set knew all about her and stuff, but I just never seen her. We found out later that we did meet at a time before, but we saw each other but didn't see each other. Right. At an event, you know, and the person I went with was talking to her because she asked me to come and roll with her to this party, mm-hmm. and she happened to be there. And she was talking to her, and I saw her, but I didn't see her. Right. We figured that out later. We figured that out later. Now, back to the story. I see her. Mm-hmm. I tell you you're beautiful. Yes. Right? After I tell you you're beautiful, some time goes by. I'm still watching, and I see you taking your luggage and stuff out the car. Yes. That you do have, because you had like a stack of luggage. It was like, yeah. And you were just rolling it all up in there. You took it up the stairs, right? Yeah, took it up the stairs with you in the back of this building. Mm-hmm. You know, that was this little hidden side. Yeah. And she did hair in this room right at the top, mm-hmm. down the hall a little bit. So I asked her, did she need help? And when I asked her, did she need help, I kind of looked in the car and I saw a baby seat. Right. You did. You did. And I said, "Oh, you got a kid." Mm-hmm. Like, no, my girls are grown. That's my grandson's seat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I said, "Oh, she got a grandson. Yeah. It's kids. Okay." You did. Still don't have a clue that I am like just checking her out, trying to get a little bit of information on her. But I never asked her name, did I? No, you actually, no, you did. Never asked your name. Yeah. That was because I was just, I guess, trying to feel you out. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. But if things didn't go. Now I know that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if things didn't go right, then I'll be like, well, I'm just leave her alone. Wasn't no point for me to get her name. So, right. You know. And I think we had a conversation later, and I was asking, were you going to come back to sit? Yes, you did. And I told you I would come back. But you didn't. I didn't come back that day. You didn't come back that day. You said it was gone. I was like, oh, man, I miss she ain't coming back. Right. Because you didn't even know that I was thinking like this, but I'm like, she not coming back. No. So, fast forward. There was a producer on set. Yes. Named Anna. And I kind of just told her a little bit of stuff on the side. I was just like, hey, you know, there was this woman here. Now, she had on these camouflage pants. Now, y'all probably seen them in the pictures. If y'all look in our pictures we've been posting on our pages, if you look at some of the videos, you see her in these camouflage pants with these cornrows. I love my camouflage. Going back, I mean, she looked like she was coming for war, man. I was like, hey, you know. You thought it was cute? Oh, you was cute. Oh, okay. Oh, you definitely cute now. Yeah. 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 G.I. Jane, you know. Oh, gosh. He does it all the time now. Like, okay, I'll take it. So So I asked Anna for her info, but I told her, I was like, listen, I have, do you remember the woman who had the cornrows? She was like, yeah, yeah. Selena Garrett. I said, yeah, her. Like I had like I knew your name, but I didn't know your name. I said, yeah, her. She was supposed to give me her info, but she didn't. She didn't come back, and I didn't get it. She said, "Oh, I'll give it to you." And I told her something about we supposed to do business together or something. I just said whatever I had to say to get the number.
See all the stuff you find out after the fact.
So she sent me the number, and when she sent it to me, I lost it. Some kind of way it got lost in the delivery. I saw it hit my phone, but then it just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And when it disappeared, I said, oh my God, I done lost this woman's number.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out. Oh, we got somebody in the waiting room, but before we get to her, I just want to tell this part. So I wind up going to get, I got her information. I got her name from Anna. I remember her saying your name, though, Selena Garrett. I made sure I remembered her name. Now, this going to sound a little crazy, but I'm not crazy. This part, it's going to sound a little crazy. So I go home that night, go on social media, found her. I was like, yes, that's her. Pull that name up, follow her, send her a message. Hey, this is Wardell from set. You know, I was just trying to reach out to you or whatever. I can't remember what all I said to her. Hit me back if you don't mind. Did you hear me back?
No.
Then you hear me back.
I didn't. I don't even think I really paid attention because I do have messages in my inboxes.
She don't answer for messages, y'all.
I do try to. I'm doing.
She does now.
I'm doing better.
I'm doing better. You had hundreds of unanswered messages.
I know. I'm doing better now.
So after a while, I realized why she didn't answer is because she probably just thought I was some other random person just in her inbox, which I was at the time.
Sorry, honey.
But she did not respond at all. So I waited, and I was hoping I would see her again.
Yeah.
And she wound up coming back. The last day of our shooting, we had a spin cycle scene.
Yeah.
And she came. And I was like, oh my God, she's here. I said, I gotta make my move today. Now, this is what I'm thinking in my head. I gotta make my move today. And I remember this woman trying to take your luggage out at the day.
Yeah.
And me and her kind of got into a battle about who's taking her stuff out. So the woman says, and Selena's just sitting there looking. So the woman says, I got it. I said, no, I got it. She said, no, I could take it. I'm like, woman, I said I got it. Like she don't know she messing with me. She messing with what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
I know.
She messing with my
She was, baby. That wasn't right. She was.
So I had to go out and wait for Selena to walk out at some point. And I found out later that it was waiting for me to do interviews, but I was waiting for Selena to walk out so that I can get to a car and get her information so that I can call her.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, before we move on, we got somebody in the waiting room who wants to come on. Caller, can you come on in?
We got somebody coming in.
We got somebody coming into the show. Tiffany. you
Hey.
What is up?
Okay, so now I really know the whole story. And I have a strict non-fraternization clause on my set.
So hold on, let me tell everybody who you are. This is Tiffany, the director and owner of the movie that we did. that we met each other on.
Oh, yes.
Hey, lovebirds.
Hi. Yes.
Yes,
So
I
you know
take
the whole
full
story now. Darn
responsibility.
it.
Yes, and I take full
Now
responsibility.
you know.
Oh, here we
And
go.
dang, Wardell, stalker much? I mean, are you a stalker?
He's gotten that one quite often now, haven't you, babe?
Hey, look, it got me a wife, so I don't feel bad about
Come
it.
on now, come on now, period. Well, I just wanted to pop on really fast and just say how excited and happy I am for you two. And I'm glad that I could be the catalyst for your love. Of course, I knew both of you for years,
Yes.
and we've even been in the same environment together. And like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Look at God, right?
Crazy. Yes.
Small world, small world.
Small world. So, but I'm just excited for you too. I look forward to it. Today was the first day I actually went on your channel. The Selena Wardell Unscripted Love, I think it is.
Yep.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my good, I've been missing out on all the good.
Yes. Yes.
We've been doing our thing,
I
man.
see. Selena, look for that hidden camera, girl, in that room, okay?
Okay.
Cover it up.
Okay. I will.
Look, she is the one that's always getting me all the time.
Yeah.
I just be talking and I look up and she got the camera right on me.
I saw you a couple of times, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's making that footage so she can get them coins. That's what she's doing.
Off script. Yes.
No, but I won't hold you all. Great. This is a great interview. Of course, you have a beautiful subject, so it doesn't matter anyway. Of course, it was going to be great. But I really wanted to come on and just say I'm so happy for you two. And you all look amazing together, just as sweet as can be. Both of you deserve the love that each one of you are giving each other. You both looked high and low for it, right?
Yeah.
And I've been there for some of that, so
Yes.
I know it. I understand it. I pray for y'all every day. Just keep you together. Keep anything that is not of God away from you, right? So, but I'm happy for you. Thank you both for pouring into my movie and showing up and showing out. And Wardell is absolutely right. I told him, I'm not doing this movie if you're not going to be in it, sir. So look it up. Come on. We're going to do it and get through it.
That's right.
I so appreciate you, man, because I was like, the fact that I had cancer and about to do this movie, I was so nervous and I didn't want to tell you, but I had to tell you. And that part was a very emotional part. And because I had to tell you, and we both sitting on the phone like, wow.
Crying and stuff.
Yeah, and so, and you told me, I said, listen, if you don't want me to do the movie, I won't do it, but you got to tell me I can't do it. And you said, you're not doing this. You're going to do this movie. We going to find whatever you got going on, but you're going to do this movie. And that just meant the world to me.
Yeah, of course, because this is what acting is what you love.
Yes.
And especially getting ready to face this type of traumatic experience. I didn't want you sitting around just thinking about that either. You know what I mean? I'd rather you focus on, take your mind off of it for the moment, give you some joy, because of course we don't know the outcome ever, right? Even though me and Daddy upstairs, we know. We already had that conversation. I already knew.
Right.
But it is what it is. So I want to definitely make sure that you had something to hold on to and work towards and work for in that moment. And I could tell that it was heavy on you. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But you still pushed through. You gave me what I needed. The emotional scenes, I think, were really true to form. Those tears were real since the movie was about cancer. And I just appreciate you because you could have decided, no, I just can't do it. It's too much. Right. And then you've been blaming me for not meeting the love of your life.
You trying to make me cry today. Love you.
I mean, because she's the love of my life too. So, and since we're really good friends, I don't mind sharing her a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yes.
No, but both of you all are the loves of my life. So I just appreciate you all. Continue loving on each other like you do. I am rooting for you, and can't nobody say nothing bad about either one of you because they'll have to deal with me.
We know that. We know it. We already know. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
You're welcome. Well, I'll let y'all get back to your interview. I love y'all.
Keep love you too.
Pushing forward and succeeding, okay?
Okay. Love you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was Tiffany Roberts, the owner of the movie where we met on, and man, that was rough.
Yeah, because of her movie, we came together.
We came together.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just so unorthodox because honestly, neither one of us was like really. I was hoping. I didn't know if I would be able to do it, and you weren't sure if you was going to do it either.
Yeah,
because you had to work.
Yeah, in between and stuff. Yeah,
it was a lot, and it's crazy. But both of us was like in this place where I'm trying to decide if I can do it, if I'm gonna be able to do it, and she was trying to decide if she was going to be tough. Like what? So what was that process?
It was. It just something kept drawing me there. Of course, I didn't want to let Tiffany down and let Deonde down.
Right.
So I just had to do my due diligence and be there, when I could. And I'm so grateful I did.
Yeah.
But I knew that was very meaningful to Tiffany as well. And I had to be there.
Right.
Do my job.
I feel you. And we wound up meeting.
Yeah.
And so back to the story.
Yeah.
After she comes out at the end, the last day, she comes out to get in the car, and I stop her.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, I still, because I am a filmmaker. I have projects of mine that's going to be coming out soon. And I said, hey, I really would like for you to come on. To be a part of my production. I need someone to do hair and stuff. This is how I'm trying to.
I know.
This is me trying to get her number. I kept it on business. You know what I'm saying? So I said, so if you don't mind, can I get your number so that we can keep in contact? You like, sure.
Yeah.
I got the number.
Yeah.
You don't know. After I walked up, I was like, boom. So
it all
got the number. Got the number. So I waited a couple days.
Yeah.
And then I called her. And the first thing I said to her was, hey, this is Wardell Richardson. I met you on set or whatnot. She was like, yeah, I remember how you doing or whatnot. And then
she's like, you a hard woman to get in contact with. I think you said Michelle Obama or something like that. I was like, no, I'm not.
I'm like, you harder than the president.
Yeah.
Because I could not reach her outside that. I was trying to reach her, like I said, on social media. She wasn't responding. So I'm just like, is that a sign? Is she trying to say she's not interested? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, she just don't check her messages. But that's a whole other story. So we was having a conversation, and I said, now for the real reason
that you call. Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm just trying to see if you would like to go out to dinner, with me one day, soon. I forgot all I said to you, but I know I was asking you out on the date.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
And she said, sure, like she was trying to process it for me.
Yeah.
I didn't know the reason why till way later, but she was trying to process it for me. And she said, sure. And I said, great. So after that, we started talking for about a week. I think, wasn't that about a week or two before?
It was about a week.
About a week. So it was about a week before we went on our actual first date.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened to be my birthday week because we finished the movie a week before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I started chemo 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah.
The 24th of March was our first date.
Yes.
And I remember on the phone, before we got to the date, on the phone, we was talking, every day from that point. We was texting and stuff and keeping in touch and everything. And we had a long conversation one night.
Yeah.
And that's when I told you about what I was about to go through.
Yes.
And everything. And she said, I told her, I said, listen, And I'm just a straightforward person. She'll tell you that now. I am just straightforward.
Yes,
I don't like keeping things from people. I want people to make a choice on whether I'm somebody you want to deal with or not. I don't believe in hiding things. I just put everything out on the table.
Yes.
If you cool with it, we good.
Right.
If you're not, it is what it is. So I literally told her, hey, I'm about to go through a horrible experience. I have cancer, and I'm about to start chemo in a few days and radiation. And we started having a discussion about what I was about to go through and everything. And I said, if you want to run now.
He did.
Those are my exact words, because I didn't want to waste her time, and I didn't want my time wasted. And at this point, we didn't know each other. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, if you don't want to do this, I completely understand. I move forward and we'll just be cool, And she said, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. I said, you sure? She's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Now, how did you feel at that moment? Like when I told you that, what was going through your mind?
Well, it was just, is this gonna be right? Because sometimes when going through relationships and things, you just start to think negative, and it's just like, oh gosh, here I go giving somebody a chance. That's what I was thinking at the time. But along with that, I also thought that was very nice of you to tell me, like early on, what you were going to be dealing with. Right. And you were very honest with me. I just felt that you were honest,
Right. Yeah, it's hard to lie about that.
But I was happy about it. Okay, see how this goes.
Okay. So then I asked you, if you wanted to go to dinner. I said I was looking for thinking of a place where we can go to dinner. You said we could do brunch.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay.
She like brunch like I do. Huh. Yeah.
And so we went to brunch.
We did.
And I love this restaurant. Grits and Eggs.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So we went to brunch at Grits and Eggs. Sat there for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just talking about everything.
We did.
I mean, talking, just, and it was so relaxing to talk to someone who was we were just connecting. Like everything was just connecting like a puzzle. I felt very comfortable at that time.
It was nice. We sat there for 3 hours or a little more. And then after that, we found out that we didn't want to leave each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, he was such a gentleman. I'm going to tell this. You probably want me to because you won't be. But even after the date, he was like, pull over to this gas station and he filled my tank up. And it was just like, what? Okay. Well, that was really nice. It wasn't like, I didn't think he was like trying to be a show off. I just think now me knowing him, it was just really genuine. And I was like, that was so thoughtful. Checked on me. I bought you a bag of goodies, like healthy bunch of healthy stuff. I did just like, okay, I went to the health store. I'm like, I need a bunch of stuff for, somebody's about to go through something and brought that to you.
You did. And that was a great gift. And the reason I did the gift, I felt like, and this is just me. And fellas, if you want to take this, take it. Okay? This is just me. I invited her out on a date.
Yeah.
Okay? She came all the way.
Yeah.
Conyers at the time.
Yes.
And met me down to in Marietta.
Yeah.
Somewhere around Marietta area. And I'm just the type of person, I feel like I should at least put gas in your car. Because you came all the way across town to meet me.
Yeah, you did.
And so I said, hey.
Yeah.
How much? I think I looked in your car and I saw how much gas I checked your gas.
Yeah, I think it's like a quarter tank or something.
Yeah, I said, let's go down to the gas station. I want to fill your tank up. I didn't know you thought of it like that, but I just wanted to do something because I felt like it was the right thing to do. That's just how I do.
It was very nice.
Now, fellas, if y'all want to take that, take it.
Hey, it worked.
I didn't know she felt. I mean, that's just me. I do that kind of stuff because I don't like people doing stuff for me without me doing something for them. Like, if we do something, I always try to make it as special as I possibly can. I try to take it some kind of way to show you my appreciation for you even coming that far to meet with me.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't. What's funny is I had forgot all about that, but she didn't forget. I had forgot all about that part.
Those little things are very meaningful. You know what I mean? Like they're little but really big.
Yeah,
sense,
you're right. You're right. Because it meant a lot to me that you brought all that stuff. She thought about me enough to go and get me different vitamins and sour vitamins, to help me fight what I was about to go through. And that was very sweet. Very sweet. So we were there because we're the type of people who do for each other. Like we try to outdo. Now that's what we do. But we're gonna get to that part.
Yeah.
Back to the story. So after that, the very next day I started chemo. That was my first day. And the second day the day after that, I started radiation.
Yes.
So that Monday we went out. That Tuesday I started chemo. That Wednesday I started radiation. After that, altogether I had 35 weeks of radiation.
Yeah.
6 chemo treatments. Chemo was every Tuesday. And radiation was Monday through Friday. So on Tuesday, when I finished radiation, I would drive up the road to go to the oncologist to get my treatment done for chemo. When I tell you that was one.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. A little technical difficulties. But you've been listening to WCEG Media Enterprises Incorporated. We are the Worldwide Community Empowerment Group, where we speak life into the community. And our show host has joined us again. And we'll be back with you momentarily. Thank you for your patience. You have been listening to WCEG Wood, the Hollywood of the South, with the host Wardell Richardson and his bride, Selena Garrett Richardson. Don't they make a cute couple? They're back.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello there. All right.
I've been entertaining them while you were away.
Oh.
Some kind of way the camera just went out. That was the first time that ever happened. The devil is trying to fight us already. Look at that.
We ain't gonna let it happen though.
Ain't gonna let it happen. That's the first time that ever happened. First time. But anyway, we I have radiation 5 days a week. Chemo on Tuesday, radiation on Tuesday, and chemo and radiation Monday through Friday. So every week I got worse and worse. Right?
Yeah.
It just kept getting bad. Every week I got sicker and sicker and sicker. Let me explain something to you guys. Chemo and radiation together is bad enough, but chemo is literally poison going into your system. Literally. When they come out to give you chemo, they are completely dressed in a hazmat suit. Face shield, gloves, apron, everything. Completely covered from head to toe. And I'll never forget when that woman first walked out there with it. And I'm like, why are you dressed like that? She said, because it can't get on us. I said, well, what'll happen if it get on you? She said, well, if the bag accidentally get punctured or burst on us, it'll burn through our skin. I said, what? And you're about to put that in me? She said, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what she said. And I'm sitting there looking like, what is going on? Like, when I tell you I was terrified, I was terrified.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't understand how my body was going to be able to take off. Like, I just wasn't prepared for any of that. And throughout this process, in the beginning, Selena was coming a couple times, and she came more, more, and more because she saw that I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And the thing was, I didn't have to ask you to do anything. Like, you was just doing it.
Yeah.
You was just there.
Yeah.
I would get to my appointments, and she would be sitting in the car waiting on me to get there. She would come all the way from Conyers, all the way over near where I live, near where the appointment was near the airport. Mm-hmm. She would come from Conyers all the way to the airport in the morning and then go all the way back. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Like, I was just, and it took a minute because I was going through this whole process, and it didn't click to me until later what was going on, because my mind was so clouded with just focusing on going through this procedure.
Yeah.
And she just started being there all the time. And because she was there with me, I just would have her come to the back with me.
Yeah.
You would come to the back, meet the doctors and everything.
A lot of trust, though. Like, you had to really trust me in that moment, that short time. That's your personal space.
Right.
Business,
right.
You know?
Now, what was it about you? Like, what made you drive across town? Because, like I say, I'm still new. Mm-hmm. What was it that made you say, you know what, I need to go and be there with it?
I just felt you needed me there. I don't know. It was just, sometimes you don't understand why spiritually and the energy is right. Like, I just felt like I was supposed to be there in that moment.
Okay.
I just did.
Wow.
You were just so sweet too, and I just felt like your heart was good. And you allowed me to come back there, and I kept coming. So
you did.
I wanted to be there for you. I didn't want you to be alone. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that nobody would have been there for you, because I know all the people who wanted to be there for you, but I just felt like I didn't want him to be alone. So.
Yeah, but the thing about that, because there's a lot of people who was kind of upset with me because I wouldn't let them be there. Mm-hmm. And I have to say this because it's very important. When you're going through this process, you got to be very selective about the people who's going to be around you. Mm-hmm. Because you can't have no drama. You can't really talk that much. It's like all I was consumed with was trying to live. Mm-hmm. And she understood that. She never complained. You just never treated me like you didn't want to be there. Like, every time you were just always happy to be there.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, this is unusual. and all the men know, men who know, listen to this, they know it's hard to find a woman who is down like that, who hardly know you and willing to be there with you throughout this whole process. Like, y'all not dating. Y'all not doing nothing. Yeah. Like, I'm riddled with chemo and radiation. They telling me I can't really touch nobody. I can't really, the chemo destroy all your blood cells, your white and your red blood cells. So you have no protection. You have nothing to fight off any disease or anything. And that's what really kills people who go through cancer.
Yeah.
The treatment is what kills them, because they don't have no white blood cells to fight off the disease. Like, they're basically just by themselves fighting a battle, hoping that their body will bounce back. And you were just so calm. And I remember when you used to always tell me this one line.
Yeah.
What was that line?
God didn't bring us together to pull us apart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You would say that to me later on when we started getting close, because the thing about it was, even though I was going through this horrible time, we became the best of friends.
Yes, we did.
Because it took a lot of trust on my half and on her half.
Yes.
It took a lot of trust to get through it. And we just trusted each other. I just trusted her, and she trusted me. And I didn't want to do anything to break that trust.
Yeah.
You know, so I was always open with her. I always let her know what was going on. She was always trying to be there for me. Like, she's working and trying to adjust her schedule to meet my schedule. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is crazy because this woman don't know me. Mm-hmm. But you were just doing a lot to just be there for me. And it was just so honoring and so humbling for her to be that way, for you to be that way.
I appreciate that.
No problem. It meant the world to me, and it just made me feel like, man, there is some good people in this world because you just don't find that.
Yeah.
You know, you just, I was already, they say for better or for worse. And I was literally at my worst. Mm-hmm. I was at my worst. And she was there at my worst and didn't even know me like that. So imagine going through that and becoming the best of friends at the same time.
Yes, we really did.
Yeah. We really became really, really close.
Probably based on just relationship, friendship, you were just trying, your best. He was trying to do the best he could. Like, he would be sick, lying up against the, the gas station, trying to pump my gas. I'm like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, no, I have to do it. I'm the man. I'm a man. Don't take away my man duties. And I'm like,
listen, like I said about when we went out to eat.
Yes.
The same thing stood for when she was coming to help me. Mm-hmm. I always check her gas. The only thing I could possibly do to make up for her coming across town was put gas in her car. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, don't take that away from me.
Right.
And I would literally be leaning up against the pump, pumping gas, weak, just totally weak. I could barely stand up, but I was pumping that gas.
He was. I mean, just throughout the whole ordeal, he was still so sweet. Like, I knew that it was a lot going on with his body. He was weak. He tried to drive. He really couldn't drive. He was vomiting 10 times a day. And for me, I know it was a lot for him, and then having to take care of responsibilities at home. And, I know that was a lot, but it really took a toll on him, and he literally couldn't do anything, and I was actually happy to be here. I was honored to be here. I never felt like irritable or nothing like that. I just feel like I've handled a lot of things. I've dealt with a lot of things. And I mean, God doesn't put in, too much on you that you can't handle. But I never felt like it was just too much because it was for me to do. You know what I mean? So then I fell in love with you too. So there you go. But he was so sweet within that whole process. And that's what really made me look at him even more. I'm like, he is just so loving. Like, sometimes you look at people and you're like, And I think we kind of both were, dealing with things, and it's like, is this it? Is this it? Because you go through that in relationships,
Yeah.
And
we both were in the same place.
Yeah.
When it came to relationships,
Yes.
just like you said, we were mentally in the same place. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, I mean, we both were at a place in our lives where we were just like, am I asking for too much?
Yes.
To just find someone decent.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I asking for too much to just have somebody love me the way I want to be loved? Like, what is the problem? Is it me? Like, am I doing something wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong?
And the way you want to be loved. And that, I think that's the thing. A lot of times we feel bad for how we feel. Like, we feel bad for how, if we make the other person feel a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. And we can't do that, because we want what we want. I mean, if I say I want a green apple and it's red and green, I want the green apple. I don't want the red.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just really appreciated you, just for being so loving to me, even through the process. Like, I mean, you really were. You tried your best.
Yeah.
You were losing weight. He wasn't eating, and
I couldn't eat.
It was just moments where I was like, I just want you to eat. You gotta live. So, and
it was tough, man. And And it got to a point where I got so sick.
Yeah.
I started throwing up blood. And you weren't there when that happened, but
you told me about it.
Yeah, I told you about it, and you came over the following day, and you were like, "We're going to the hospital."
Yeah.
And you took me straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
And when I got to the hospital, they told me that they were glad that I came when I did come.
Yeah.
Because had I not came when I came, it would have been real bad.
Yeah, that was it. The day after you. Yeah, we were laying on the stairs that night. Wasn't that the night?
No, that was the end of that.
That was the end of that. That's
when I first went into the hospital. So when I first went into the hospital,
right. Yeah.
I was in the hospital for a week, and she was there with me at the hospital. And man, we had a bed. That bed was a small bed. Like I don't know why I think when I think back, I'm like, what happened to the big beds they used to give people in the house? We had a small bed, but she was just there with me, man. She would come back. She would go do what she had to do, come all the way back to the hospital because I was all the way to the hospital up out here in Fayetteville, Georgia.
A little further out.
A little further out. You would go to Kanye, do what you had to do, come all the way back to Fayetteville and just be with me and just stay with me the whole time. Stay with me overnight in that hospital almost every night.
Yeah.
I think it was probably maybe one night you wasn't there.
I think one night, and I felt so bad that I couldn't. Yeah. Because I'm like,
you was really struggling with that.
Make sure he gets his bath. Like, make sure. They don't be trying to, take advantage of him and all that stuff.
Right.
So
she was so concerned about that. And so she was there with me through that whole process. And it was very hard. Man, when I tell you, that was hard because I could not stop throwing up. That was the beginning of me throwing up.
Yeah.
10 times a day, 11 times, 12. I mean, I just kept throwing up. Every single day for about 5.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I couldn't even drink water without throwing up. I couldn't drink anything. We were supposed to drink the Ensure,
Yes.
to give me some protein. I couldn't drink that. They were telling me to eat mashed potatoes, soup, or something. I couldn't eat anything. Anything I put in my mouth was thrown right back up. So they was talking about the feeding tube, but I didn't want to do the feeding tube because I'm an actor. And at times I had to take my shirt off or whatever, and I did not want no extra hole down in my stomach.
He thought that because he was getting to a point where it's like, okay, you might have to get the tube. He was like, I'm not getting no tube. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But,
I said, I'm going to tough it through. I'm going to tough it through.
You did. And I'm proud of you. You did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So for 5.5 weeks, I went through that. So then it gets to the end of the 5.5 weeks. And at this point in time, I'm not doing chemo or radiation, none of this time that I'm throwing up every day.
Yeah.
I had to stop. I had 15 days of radiation left, and I had finished my chemo because they wind up telling me that they had given me too much chemo already, which made us look at each other like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
They said, well, and I think she thought about what she said and tried to get on to a different subject.
Wait a minute now, too much.
Like,
because remember before she was trying to give you more.
She was trying to give me more.
Right.
And then she said, well, we already gave you more than you were supposed to get. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, so, we conquered it together.
Man.
I believe in the end,
That was crazy.
A lot of times before I could get something out to the doctor, he already had said something. So,
right.
Just had to fight that battle together. I just wanted him to live. I wanted him to win. I'm like, you have a purpose on this earth. You're not done yet. There's so much more for you to do. You know,
Right.
We got to enjoy this life together.
That's right.
Make sure that we do just that,
That's right.
So.
Yeah. And I know we got people saying stuff on Facebook, but I'm going to get to y'all in a little bit. So going back to the story, at the end of the 5.5 weeks, And I always tell this story. So a lot of people who know or have heard my story before know about this part of the story. Because this is what made me say, if I get through this, if I make it through this, I'm going to marry this woman. This is what got me there. So close to the end of the 5.5 weeks, I was so weak at this time. Keep in mind, when I started this whole thing, I weighed a little over 300 pounds. Now, I'm 6'5". A lot of people couldn't tell that I was over 300 pounds. But I was a little over 300 pounds, and I had went all the way down to 253 pounds. That was the lowest I had gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So, in essence, I had lost about 60 pounds or so.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah.
When I got this particular day, we were sitting downstairs at our house, and at our house now. At the time, it was my place, but now it's our house.
Yes.
So, at the time, we were both downstairs, and I was downstairs a lot because I was too weak to go upstairs. So I tried to stay downstairs so that I can drink water or whatnot, and I wouldn't have to be in the bed all day. And not to mention, my daughter is here a lot, and she does school, and I am able to do help my daughter with school still during this whole process. So when we wind up getting getting ready to go upstairs,
Yes.
walking up the stairs, she's going ahead of me. She goes into the room, and I could not make it up the stairs. This was at this point in time, this was my worst moment because I was so weak. I don't know if anybody know what it feels like to feel like you're dying, slowly dying, but that's where I was. I was literally feeling like I was dying, just slowly dying.
Mm-hmm.
Got on the stairs, and I could not move. Like, I just laid down on the stairs. I got up to about 5 or 6 stairs and just laid down. I couldn't make it up the stairs. I was so weak. She realized that I didn't come into the room behind her, right? Yes. And what was your thought at that moment? I want you to tell.
When I got in the room, I'm like, it took a little minute. I said, something's wrong. He was right behind me. Mm-hmm. And I immediately left right out the room, and I saw him just laying on the stairs. And I said, he's very weak because he doesn't do that. I knew he was weak coming up the stairs, but that particular day, I said, this is bad. I knew it was bad then. And I just told him, I said, I'm gonna lay here right on these stairs until you get up here. I'm not gonna leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came back down the stairs and literally laid next to me on the stairs and would not move until I was able to get up them stairs. She just laid there on the stairs next to me. After I got myself together and was able to get up the stairs, I got in the room, I got in the bed.
Yeah.
And I think at this point in time, this is where you probably felt your scaredest.
Yeah. Yeah, right? It was. Yeah.
What was your feelings at this point in time? Like, explain that.
In that moment, I just felt like you were already feeling like you were slowly dying because you always told me that. And I said, I just felt like in my spirit, I said, he's gotten weaker and weaker and weaker. Like, we got to do something. We got to do something. And I just dropped to my knees and I just started praying and crying over you.
Yeah.
I just started praying and just touching you and just praying, like, just to help you, and just get you right.
That was probably the scariest I have been in a while, that whole time. Like, I was scared that day I started throwing up and blood came out. But at this point in time, I knew I was at my worst moment. Like, I literally felt like it was just a matter of time and I was out of here. And I I laid in the bed and I turned over and I just saw her on her knees, just praying over me, just touching me, and it was just in tears. And I said, Lord, if I make it through this, I'm going to marry this woman.
Yeah.
That was my goal. I said, I am going to marry this woman because I've never felt that type of love a day in my life from anybody. Like, it was a special kind of love. Like, it was like she did not want me to die.
Yeah.
She did not. She wanted me to live. It wasn't about nothing but genuine love for me to just live on. And she kept telling me that. She said, you can't die. You know, you can't die. God didn't bring us together to take us apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget that. Like she made that relevant, like she made that real. So after that day, the very next day, I have a doctor's appointment, and one of the nurses tell me, Mr. Richardson, if you don't do something, you're not going to make it. Because I would come in, I would be dragging. I was just so weak and just still throwing up. And this is 5.5 weeks after I haven't eaten, drinking, and everything was just coming back up. And I was drained. Now, they were giving me fluids. They finally started giving me fluids with chemo. So on the day, like I think 3 times a week, I would go back to the oncologist so that they can put fluid in my system because they knew that I couldn't drink water. Now that kept me going. That definitely kept me going. But I couldn't eat anything.
Yeah.
And after that whole process, that Friday, I'll never forget this Friday, I woke up and I was praying. I said, Lord, please let me be able to eat something. So I had a little container of grapefruit that I had in the refrigerator because I love these red grapefruits from Walmart. Y'all got to get these. It's so delicious. They already cut up and everything. They're in a box.
They need to pay you for how many jars of grapefruit you got. Because that's literally all you ate.
That's all I ate for a while. And I went downstairs and I ate one out of the container and I could taste it and it tasted so good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I can eat. And I FaceTimed you. And I was just eating the grapefruit. And you were just like, oh my God, you're eating.
That was a happy moment.
Yeah.
That was a very happy moment. Yeah.
And you were at the salon doing hair. And I just will never forget the smile you had on your face.
Yeah.
What went through your mind at that moment?
I was just like, this man about to live. I love this man. I need him to live. I need him to be okay. Yeah. I was just ready for him just to build back up. And that was the start of a whole, new beginning for you.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ever since that day, after that day, I went back and tried. I ate to try to get my strength back for about a week and a half or so. I went back to try to finish my radiation. I think I had 15 days left. I did 10 days.
Yeah.
And I had 5 days left. And I told them, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
My throat was just horrible. It was just mucus all in my throat. It was swollen. I couldn't swallow. I can't even. I kept getting, my tongue had turned white.
Yeah.
It
was a lot.
You guys do not. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, this is the worst that I've ever been through, and I never want to go through it again.
Yeah.
So I try to take care of myself better and stuff. But before I get to that, I stopped. And what people don't know is that radiation and chemo still does its thing for about a month. The doctors told me this for about a month after you finish. You still have the stuff in your body and it's still doing its thing. So I told them I'm done. I'm not coming back. I had 5 days left. I said, I'm not coming back. Because I felt myself getting back to where I was when I started throwing up. earlier.
Yeah.
And I had finally stopped and was able to eat. So I'm eating it and I'm trying to eat and I'm gradually eating a little bit of stuff extra along the way. And then I started going back. I feel like I was going backwards instead of forward.
Yeah.
So I had to stop. And I remember talking to you and I was just like, what do you think I should do? You think I should stop? You said, I think you should just do whatever you feel like you need to do.
I was with him. I knew it was taking a toll on him. I'm like, I'm with you. I'm riding with you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It's like I had moments where I was like, should he or should he not? But no one knows how that feels but him.
Right.
You know, but I knew in my heart that for him to do that, because he had been so strong up until then, that it must have been hard for him to make that decision, and it was taking a toll on him.
It was very hard.
Yeah.
So I stopped the treatments and started getting myself better. And lo and behold, after a few months, I go back for a PET scan and they don't see any traces of cancer.
Yes. Yay.
And they did a special test that was a blood drawn test after that, because there's this new test that they had out that they wanted me to test to try out. And it would let you know if you had any cancer cells still in your body in the blood.
Yeah.
And that came back 0.0. So you talking about happy? We were so happy.
Yeah, we were.
It was just, it was the greatest gift. I cannot tell you.
That's really how it felt.
It was absolutely great. So now, in my mind, at this point, I'm like, I'm trying to get healed so I can marry this woman. All I needed to do was be able to stand up long enough to ask her to be my wife. Yeah. That's all I was waiting on.
Yeah.
That's all I was waiting on. If I was able to stand up without falling down,
you told me that.
Because I couldn't.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's funny also? Now, it's kind of funny, but it's not really funny.
Right.
The first thing I did when I was able to stand up a little bit and have a little taste in my mouth was take her out on a date.
Yes. He did.
I felt like I owed her something. Like I had to do something. The only thing I knew to do was just take her out on a date. You know, I just want to take her out to show her my appreciation and everything. And I remember when we got to the restaurant and I got to the lady at the desk.
Yes, you just started leaning.
I started leaning because I got weak and I almost passed out because I was still I just wasn't ready.
I told him that we didn't have to go, but he was persistent.
I said, no, I want to do something. I want to take you somewhere. I want to get out the house.
Yeah.
So we go out to eat at Atlanta Seafood.
Yeah. Fish.
The fish market. Atlanta Fish Market. Atlanta Fish Market. So we go to eat and we have a great dinner. Because at this point, I was able to eat.
You were able to eat, and that was very exciting.
Yes.
It's like, I can eat it.
I can taste it.
I can taste it, yeah.
And listen, when you going through this, you can't taste everything tastes like metal. All the food you used to like, you do not like anymore. You just your throat is saying, nah, bro, you're not eating.
Mm-hmm.
You can't swallow it. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Your body basically just shuts down. Like it tell you, nah, you know, you got to get through this, but you ain't eating that. And it just tastes horrible. And a lot of people don't understand, you know, that concept because I sat there and she'll tell you I had a list. Like all I was looking at every single day.
Y'all, this list is like,
I was looking at content creators who would go out and test food and eat at different restaurants, eating food.
Your favorite person. I was like, that is your bestie.
What was his name?
Chime Time.
Chime Time.
Oh my gosh.
Chime Time. Chime Time.
He only knew. I'm like, you on the thing with your best friend today? You were like, I mean, he's written down everything place that he's went, but he always showed me his videos, and he was just like, just in a daze. It's like when you're in a desert and you see the illusion of like water and something like that, a beach. Oh yeah, it was definitely
I was like, I can't wait till I can eat because we going to this restaurant, this restaurant, this restaurant. Like I had a list. Yeah, it is long. It's extremely long list of restaurants that I wanted to try, and that's all I could look at every day was restaurants and food because I wanted to eat so bad. I was so hungry but couldn't eat anything.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was torture. Literally, it was torture.
Mm-hmm.
And we go out to eat to the restaurant after that. And at some point, we just decided, you know what? I wanted this woman. I did not want her to leave my side ever after that. I didn't want her to go anywhere. So ultimately I had to convince her to come and stay with me because she was about to go get a house.
Yeah.
I said, nah, you should come stay here.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way. And it was coming. No, you have your little moments or whatever.
Yeah. And I convinced her, I said, I don't want to be without you.
Yeah.
I just never wanted her to leave my side ever again.
Yeah.
So she ultimately moved in. I said, trust me. And I told her, I have a plan. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
Now, my boy Tommy, who is a friend of hers, or he was a friend of mine, he was the first person I said, I am going to marry this woman before the year is out.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. Ultimately, I told Stephanie and LaDarian.
Yeah.
And, LaDarian is my best friend.
He's the one who told you he was going to meet up.
Yes. So at the beginning of this, LaDarian Raymond, my best friend, he was like, watch this, man. You're going to get you a wife. You're going to find your wife going through this. Watch what I tell you. That's exactly what he told me. That's exactly what he told me. He said, you're going to find your wife. And come to find out, people told you that I was your husband.
Yes. Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The people you told about me, they told you I was your husband.
Cynthia, Sophie,
Yeah.
Miss Stacy, Stephanie, a lot of people told me that you were my husband. And don't miss out on the good things. God might have something for me. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And even the doctors knew. All my doctor reports from the beginning says spoke to wife.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even know that she wasn't my wife.
This is in the very beginning.
At the very beginning. Yeah. They thought she was my wife because the way she was with me all the time, she was right there with me. And even they said, this don't happen. Like it happens with some husbands and wives. But y'all just started dating.
Yeah.
Because they didn't find out till way later. Like the nurses at the oncologist didn't find out till way later that we had just met. Mm-hmm. At that time, it was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Three months.
Like, what? I mean, the reaction was just like hilarious.
They just did not know. They said, y'all been together for years. Yeah. And it was because we were just so comfortable. Like we were just comfortable with each other. I felt comfortable with her being there. Yeah. She would talk to the nurses for me on some stuff. They were like, well, I'm gonna go talk to your wife. And I would never say she was anything else.
They spoke it into existence too.
They did.
And they started getting my number, calling me if something was going on, So.
They started getting her number. And ultimately, I planned a birthday party where she thought it was, tell you what it was. So honestly, I was doing an honoring for her. Her birthday is October 17th. I had a surprise party for her October 18th. Mm-hmm. And it was really an honoring because I wanted to honor her for what she took me through. Help me get through. Mm-hmm. Not take me through, but what she helped me get through. And I wanted to just show her what she meant to me and how happy I was that she was there by my side through this whole process. The cake even said in honor of a
queen. In honor of a queen. Yeah, that was so nice.
Yeah. So the day came. A few people knew, not everybody, but some people knew that I was going to propose to her that day. And on October 18th, that video will go up soon because we got it.
Yes.
We were going to put it up this week, but we're going to put it up next week.
Yeah.
That video, we have it, and it is a beautiful video. I had a little surprise in it for her. I'm always surprising her with stuff.
Always. I love it though, but she's so I'd be so emotional.
So at the end of that video, I added something to it that she didn't know was going to be there. Yeah. And it's going to be out. Everybody will be able to see it. And she just bawled crying after she saw it. And I said, I told my editor, my film is Rain Dance Film named after my daughter. And my editor and film videographer, he videoed the entire engagement, and he edited and got it back to me, and it was absolutely a beautiful video. Only a few people have seen this video. Mm. Out of all three of them, all of them cried. Yeah. Over the video. And I always want to let her know. And fellas, this is another thing you should always do. Your woman should never have to question your mindset and where you are in the relationship. Mm-hmm. And I always want her to know how I'm feeling, and she always knows. It's to the point to where we kind of know each other. Like, I know people are like, man, I ain't been together, no, but we are so connected. Like, I could tell when something bothering her because I'd be like, what's going on? What's wrong? Mm-hmm. And she was like, nothing. I said, what's wrong? Yeah. And she was like, nah, I'm like,
that is something wrong.
I just wait till you feel like talking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do. Every time.
And sure enough, she started talking. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, we have such a great friendship that we can literally talk about anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can't talk about. And I think both of us are the type of people that like to process everything that goes on. Mm-hmm. We've never had an issue per se with each other. It's just other things around us. Mm-hmm. And so, we're just so close that we just talk about it, that we sit up late hours at night talking. We talk about future plans. We talk about what we want to do with the kids, how we want to do this, how we want to do that, where we want to live, where we want to move to, Yeah. We talk about everything. There's nothing we cannot talk about. And I say this to men and women. You have to create a safe space for each other to communicate. Mm-hmm. Men, you got to be able to, when that woman ready to talk, let her talk. Mm-hmm. Get it all out. Listen. Understand where she's coming from. Ask questions if you don't understand. Women, have a safe place for that man to open up. So that he can talk to you about anything. Because trust me, we be wanting to talk.
Yeah.
But sometimes men can't talk because we always got to be the strong one. We always got to be the tough one. And we ain't tough all the time. Like, we have our moments, especially when you trying to balance everybody. Like, because as the husband, you're responsible for everything. You're responsible for protecting the family. You're responsible for providing for the family. You're responsible for anything that go on with the house. Even though your wife, she helps with the house and everything too, but you're responsible for her. And the kids, she looks after the kids, makes sure the kids, but you are the person that everybody look at to resolve the problems, major problems. I'm talking about the big ones that we have to get together. And biblically, that's what the Bible says. As a man, you gotta take care of your household. 100%. You gotta take care of your household. So you have to be able to have that outlet. You have to be able to talk to your spouse, and you have to be best of friends.
Yes.
Best of friends. I was talking to somebody. We had a friend who called me the other day, and she was just talking about how me and her being together just have blessed her life.
Yeah.
And she was like, y'all are just so cool. Like y'all just seem like y'all the best of friends. I said, we are.
Yeah.
That's literally my
not a
best
facade.
friend.
This is real.
What y'all see on social media, that's why it's called off-script love, because we are genuine in everything we do.
Yeah.
It is not a script. We ain't pretending to be nobody, but who we are every single day. We live to please each other. I think that's the one thing that should keep a relationship going. We both we compete to outdo the other person. Literally.
Yeah.
We always trying to do things for each other. We always compliment each other. We always, she'll say stuff to me. We'll be just sitting there sometimes and she'll look over at me. And she'll say stuff like, thank you for taking care of the house and taking care of us and keeping a roof over our head and stuff. Do you know how much that means to a man to say that? Because a lot of men go every day working, paying bills, doing all this and that, and get no acknowledgement at all. Just for somebody to say thank you for that means the absolute world. Like, I cannot express how much that means to me. When she said, and didn't say it once. Like, she said often. It'll be little things. Like when I put gas in her car, she's like, thank you for putting gas in my car today. If I I remember she was in there taking a shower one day. She was like, oh, this shower feels so good. And she got out of the shower and said, baby, thank you for just paying the water bill, making sure the water stay hot.
Yeah.
Listen, like, it just be things like that I'm just like, wow. Like, I've never experienced a woman who was so, she was just so pleased and so happy of the little things. To me, they were just things that need to be done, but to her, it meant a lot, right?
Absolutely.
What made you want to say those things?
Because it's honest and it's true. You work hard, I mean, I'm grateful. Like I always tell people, in order to be submissive, you got to have something to be submissive to.
Right.
And I am a submissive woman, when it's supposed to be right. You honor and respect your mate, but I appreciate what he does. I tell him all the time, and it's not, me just trying to blow his head up. I mean, I want him to know that I really, truly do appreciate him. When he comes in the house, I just want to jump all over him, because I'm excited to see him. Like, it's been a long day, I want to cook. Sometimes I come home or before I get home, he's like, no, you're not cooking today because I've been working. And he's like, no, you gonna relax today. We'll just eat something simple. And I kind of got to go battle a little bit, but now I'm like, okay. But I want to cook for him. He's worth cooking for. Like, I want to do everything I can to please him because he's such a good man. He's such a good person. I mean, you don't take that for granted. So I appreciate you. I truly, truly do. And I pray for us to continue to respect and love each other this way. Because sometimes in the beginning of relationships, you can tend to like, okay, people say, oh, the honeymoon phase. No, we have those conversations. It should always be a honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
We're going to keep dating each other.
Yeah.
And we understand that. We're older and mature now. We know exactly what we want and what we need. But, I always tell people, go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
When you first started, how did you feel about that person? Like, that's how you should always feel. If it's something going on, talk about it. I literally love what I love about you though, is that I can talk to you about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I have told him a lot of things, and this man, he doesn't hold anything against me. And a lot of people do that. They'll tend to use things against you.
Yeah, I hate
But
that.
he understood my hurt. He understood my pain. And he always says to me, I'm so glad that you were still open to love. I'm so glad that you were open to love despite the things that you've been through. And that means so much to me. And he's just so kind and loving. Like, he's very tender with me. And he handles me very, very well as a man. And I respect him and I love him. I'll do anything for this man, but you as a wife, you should want to feel like that.
Yeah.
So I love you and I appreciate everything you do.
I thank you. Because I love you too. Like we have a great relationship. I love what we have. We have something very special. And I think it's once in a lifetime you meet the person who's the love of your life.
Yeah.
Who you feel like is the person that was made just for you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that way about you.
Thank you, baby. Me too.
We have a great, beautiful relationship, and I love every moment. I put up a post the other day, and if anybody's seen that post, then you have seen me post exactly what I'm saying to you now on that post. I love our relationship. I love what we do. I love how we are. I love, just having a friend, somebody to talk to, and we share things together. We travel together. We date often. We communicate. Communication and that's one thing I told her. I said, we gotta communicate. That's the number one thing. My number one thing is communication.
Yes.
I literally tell her everything, like everything. Yes. If I talk to somebody on the phone, I don't care who it is. I tell, hey, I talked to such and such today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If something happens or whatever happens or anything happens, whether it's at work, here at the house, out in the street or whatever, I call her and be like, hey, guess what happened today? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I literally tell her everything. And I just don't believe in hiding things. I don't believe in, giving her a reason to feel insecure. I don't believe that. I'm very transparent.
At all.
I'm very transparent. I don't, I'm just open to her. And whatever, I understood what she went through in the past. She told me the stuff she didn't like. And I make sure I'm the total opposite of all of that. And it's not even hard because that's who I am anyway. So I believe that there are people out there for you, for those people, because we've already had people say that we give them hope, just us being the way that we are. And that's what marriage is about. When you really do love each other, people see it and they can tell that it's not a facade. They can tell that y'all really do love each other, and we really do. Yes. So I'm very thankful for everybody who, support us.
Yes.
And have our back, and everything.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And I never did get to shout out everybody who helped me with my engagement surprise, and I want to do it live. So first of all, Sophie, you it. Girl, you so good. Sophie helped me put that whole party together. When y'all see this video, because we're going to be putting it out within the next day or two. I'm just trying to figure out how to upload it. But once we get that situated, we're going to put that video out. And all the decor and everything was done by Sophie and with the help of her two daughters, Sahara and Savi, and myself. So, Sahara and Savi, thank y'all so much. Love y'all to pieces. Y'all are some great daughters, my new daughters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I call them my new daughters because they are my daughters. I feel like they're my daughters. I want to take care of them like they're my daughters. So, my actual daughter, she treats just like her daughter. So, there is, to me, I don't say step this and step that. You know, like her mom and dad is my mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know,
his mom is my mom, vice versa.
Right. I don't. That step stuff was made by us. Biblically, once you get married, you become a family. You become one. So I, appreciate her mom, her dad, and shout out to her dad because her dad just went through the same thing I went through, the same cancer treatment and everything, and he is now in the recovery stages.
Yes. Yeah.
So shout out to Pops.
Yes, Dad. You're strong. I'm proud of you.
Because he did that thing, man. And he did better than me. I'm gonna be honest with you. He did better than me. Like he held it down. Like he went straight through.
Yes.
Wow. The only thing he stopped on the chemo.
Yeah.
But he did he just missed one appointment, I think. One or two.
They said he didn't need any more.
He didn't need any more. But he went straight through that radiation, like right through. I had to stop for about a month about a month. So hey man, you a good one.
Yeah.
You did that thing.
Yeah.
So he's doing good.
He's doing good, Mama staying on him.
Yeah.
Side, being tough with him. So
yeah.
He really is, and I'm happy about that.
And you got such a loving, beautiful family, too.
Thank you, honey.
They so sweet. Love them to pieces.
It's been a year, hasn't it? It's been it's been a year of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's been good and it's a lot of things going on, but like he always says, I go through it all over again to be with you. And I feel
I hated going through it, but I would literally go through all this again if I got hurt. It's like literally.
No. That's my baby.
So with that being said, I just want to thank all those people who support us as well.
Yes.
We have a lot of people who support us, a lot of family, a lot of friends who are always watching us. We have our social medias out there. Wardell and Selena on YouTube, on Facebook, and Instagram. Please go follow us. Tell your friends to follow us, especially on YouTube, because we'll promote stuff that we have on YouTube, but YouTube always have the entire thing.
Yes.
The other stuff will have the snippets of it and tell you to go to YouTube to see the whole thing. So, because you can't put that much on Facebook and Instagram anyway. Well, you can on Facebook, but not Instagram. And we usually download everything on YouTube.
Yes.
So it's Wardell and Selena on all those platforms. And then we have our own pages, Miss_
Selena Richardson.
And official Wardell Richardson on Instagram and Wardell Richardson on Facebook. And what is it Miss Selena Richardson on Facebook for you?
Yes, it's Selena Richardson on Facebook.
Selena Richardson on Facebook, but Miss_ Selena Richardson on Instagram.
Yes.
So make sure y'all go and follow us. Tell your friends to follow us. Tell your mothers, uncles, aunts, and children to follow us.
Brothers, sisters, everybody.
Yeah, we're always downloading new content. Some of it funny, some of it was cooking because we didn't start cooking together. A lot of us, some of us not even cooking. She just made a fruit bowl the other day, which everybody's been raving about.
Yes.
Fruit bowl. And it is delicious too. That thing is delicious.
Yes, people want some already. I'm like, okay, you know me. Honey was like, listen, what you gonna do? I'm like, we gonna do it.
But yeah, it's delicious. We have a lot of fun cooking together. We always in the car going somewhere, so we're recording stuff in the car. We do our Chick-fil-A runs, our Starbucks run, trying out new things at different locations. And we got some new skits coming too, just some little playful stuff that we're going to be doing. That's going to be coming out soon. So not to mention, don't forget, we got that engagement event party that I threw for her.
Yeah.
And you will see that it's a surprise because she had no clue what was going to happen that day.
He's full of surprises all the time.
She had no clue. And the people who knew were there with their cameras ready because they knew what was going to happen. And they were like, man, she really don't know. She really didn't have a clue.
Yeah. I didn't. But hey, it's all good. Great surprise. I think about it. We watch the video. I get to tearing up. I get emotional. I get so emotional all the time. I'm like, baby, you crying. Because I'm just grateful. I appreciate everything from everyone and just the love that's being outpoured to all of us, and the positivity, negativity we push away because it don't live here. So I'm just grateful for everyone in our lives and just appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you for your support and your continued love.
Definitely. And after I proposed her on October 18th, we got married November 7th.
Yes, immediately.
I asked her just out the blue, just one day. I said, so if we was to get married, if we was to get engaged, how soon would you want to get married? What did you say?
Immediately. Said, what we waiting for? Ain't gotta wait. I don't need all that. We can throw a party later. We good.
She was like,
do it right.
She was like, we don't have to go we ain't got to do no wedding and that. We can just go to
save that and use that on something else. You know what I mean?
And we went and got married at the courthouse. It was absolutely a beautiful time.
Yeah.
Our daughters.
Yeah.
Sahara and Sabi and the grandson. Was there with us.
Yeah.
Anam.
Yeah.
Was with us, and it was a very good wedding. We took some great pictures.
Because only so many people could come, so they kind of brought Nami in there, and I'm in there. But yeah, it was cool. We were fine. We did it and left there, ate, and had a great night. Where did we go to after?
Went to Houston's.
Went to Houston's in Cafe Intermezzo.
Yeah.
And they were so sweet. They brought us out champagne and another card for our anniversary.
Yeah, we were still dressed. She was still dressed in her gown.
Yeah, my veil on. We'll post those pictures too.
Yeah, and I had my tux on, and we just went out. We went to dinner with the girls and my grandson, and then we left them, and me and her just went and got dessert.
Yeah.
And when they saw us come in, they brought us champagne and all kind of stuff. A little card.
My baby girl, she wasn't here at the time, so we had to. But it was good. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was a perfect day.
Yeah.
It was a perfect day, and that's what it's all about. It's not about. A lot of people like to go all out and do all that, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not that knocking it, but man, we did it the way we wanted to do it, and we had an absolute blast.
Yeah, we did.
And I actually did the way she wanted, because she wanted. I thought we was gonna be doing a huge wedding, but she was just like, "We doing this immediately." Like, once you put that ring on my finger, we planning the day to go get married. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he said, all right, baby. So, and we got all what we needed. And our paperwork and everything. And so we were good. And hey, now Miss Selena Richardson.
Yes, she is.
And I'm proud to wear that name. So thank you, baby.
No problem. Thank you.
Ultimately, a man has to really, we love our man too and choose our man, but our man has to ultimately choose you too. And then, that's going to be a part of it.
Well, you have to accept it.
You got to accept it. Yeah. So,
yeah. But, and the fact that she even wanted to have my name, like she was, man, when I tell you this woman wanted my she changed my last name before the paperwork was official that her last name was changed. She went on social media and changed that thing. I was like, baby, you don't have to do it yet.
Yeah.
Like, changing this.
Yeah.
That was funny, but at the same time, it was very honoring because she really loved me that much that she could not wait to have my last name. Yeah. That meant a lot to me.
Well, thank you, honey. I'm glad it meant a lot to me.
It did. It meant a lot to me. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We will be doing a lot of stuff together. We have a lot of things coming up. A lot of skits, like we said, more videos, more what do we call car?
We call it Car Chronicles.
Car Chronicles.
Yeah.
That's what we call it. Car Chronicles. We have a lot, so we always going somewhere.
Yeah.
Like literally, I don't even go nowhere. We don't even go nowhere without. Like we try to go everywhere together, and we have so much fun together. It's just bananas. Like we literally have a lot of fun together. And I want to go on here real quick to see some of the things, because I saw some people saying some stuff a little bit earlier. I don't see it no more. Let's see, is that here? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, Lord. I want to look at some of the comments that you guys had on here. Why am I? Okay. This thing is doing some crazy stuff right now. I'm trying to see what some of y'all are saying, but my computer is acting up, doing some crazy stuff. So we probably won't be able to. So I apologize for that. I don't know why it's acting up like that. Oh, can you put it up on there? Okay. Yeah, so we was able to get it on here. We got Tawana Williams saying, love y'all. And Deetta West saying, you are both blessed to have each other.
Thank you, Mama D.
Thank you so much. And of course, Penny has been on there promoting us like crazy.
We love you, Penny.
Love you, Penny, who is the owner of this radio network. Penny is the palm diggity. So with that being said, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We love you guys. Make sure you go and follow us on all our social media. You want to tell them what that is?
Wardell and Selena on Facebook, Wardell and Selena on Instagram, Wardell and Selena on YouTube. And I also have something else coming out in a couple of days.
You want to talk about?
Just real quick. I have a book coming out that I've been working on. It's called Ask Questions First. And it's just a little guide to help you, with the right questions to ask and some things from other people, real life women who have gone through things and the things they want to know. So that will be coming out soon, and it will be on Amazon, and you can order, but I'll be putting that out soon.
And we are writing the movie.
Yes.
I am currently writing the movie, and she's already heard some of it. She's been sitting there.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
She's like,
already.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And it's from the perspective of both of us.
Yeah.
So the movie is gonna be really nice. Y'all gonna love it. It's I'm trying to get it done within the next couple of months or so that we can get funding for it and then try to shoot that thing, because it's I think this type of story can help a lot of people, especially when they're going through certain things. They're trying to decide like what's happening, because you never know what God gonna do. You never know His plan. We did not know we was gonna be together like this.
We didn't know we had a story. We just going through the motions.
We didn't know we had a story. Like you said, we didn't know we had a story till we had a story.
Yeah.
Literally. And I think that's the best way to be. Put it in God's hand. Let God make the decision where y'all go, what y'all do, because that's what we had to do. We had to just trust God at the time.
Yes.
And
prayer.
We both was wanting the same thing, and we both found what we wanted in each other.
Yes.
And we are now in the most happiest place ever. And don't let other people in your business, don't listen to any outside negativity at all. Live your life the way you want to live it. Do it the way you want to do it.
Absolutamente.
And don't let anybody mess that up. Whatever y'all decide is what y'all decide.
Yes.
Right?
I agree.
You agree?
Absolutely.
With that.
That's Rand.
Yeah, for sure.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you guys for tuning in to WCEG the Hollywood of the South, the Valentine's Day special. Once again, make sure y'all go follow us on all social media platforms. We will be looking forward to hearing from you. We love positivity. We love great connections. And y'all will be seeing us on a lot of stuff real soon.
Oh boy, we had more.
We had more?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got from Missy, hey family.
Hey.
Yes, love my uncle Sahara, yep, her daughter.
Brittany, my other child, my best friend. Tara, yeah, Missy.
Okay.
A lot of other people are in there.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the show.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. And God bless you guys. This is Wardell Richardson on WCEG Wood, the Hollywood of the South. And this is my beautiful wife,
Selena Richardson.
Yes, yes, yes.
Isn't he?
We'll be seeing y'all later. Peace.